Hey, it's Heidi. Welcome back for another video. What's up with mood swings? I think sometimes we can be the mood police and really constantly want to feel one way all the time. Like, who doesn't want to feel happy constantly, right? I would love that. Sign me up to be able to feel happy constantly. And I think that whenever we are first trying to be kind of vice free, whether you're eliminating alcohol or benzos or some anxiety medication, or maybe you're trying to come off depression medication and you're trying to like really understand the nature of your moods, especially if you're newly sober, then oh my gosh, you can really get hung up or caught up in like feeling really judgmental about how you're feeling all the time. And that could be really super exhausting. So I am a firm believer in teaching that the nature of life can be found in the nature of life. So a lot of the things that I teach are going to be based upon like what's happening with you. You can find the answers in why things happen the way they do anywhere by learning a little bit more about the universal laws or okay, great. What's a universal law? Well, you probably saw The Secret. That's a universal law, the law of attraction, right? And it was so popular, and everybody's like, oh my God, yeah, the law of attraction, great. A catalog. What do I want? I want a car. I want a purse. I want a ring. And everybody got really into that law of the universe because it was super sexy and really fun and really attractive, the law of attraction. Well, there are seven laws of the universe, actually, that we are subject to and that everything on the planet is subject to on the physical plane of the universe. And it's important that we understand these laws so that we can understand ourselves a little bit better and stop judging ourselves so harshly all the time. So, this video is for us today to understand your mood swings or your successes and failures a little bit better. There is a law, and it's actually called the law of rhythm. And what that means, the law of rhythm, is that everything is in a constant state of forward and backward motion. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. The pendulum swings, it swings back. And actually, it swings in the law of compensation, which means in direct proportion to how far it goes. So, if you're a person who experiences great, wonderful enthusiasm, you're also going to experience terrible lack of motivation. And then you're going to be in that downward swing, which is the law of the rhythm, which is a natural process. And you're going to start to judge it and get hung up in what's wrong with you instead of just understanding that you're kind of, subject to the universal laws. So what happens is when you know that, like for me, I like to be really creative. And sometimes I get so inspired and I want to make videos and I want to write and I want to like produce and do all these wonderful things. And then I have this immense period of time where I feel wonderful. And then all of a sudden the pendulum swings and I'm completely uninspired, unmotivated, and super lazy. And I could get hung up or caught up in the judgment of that and make it personal, make it a what's wrong with me moment instead of understanding, on the physical plane, this is the law of rhythm and it is naturally swinging back. Now, because I'm a human being blessed with the mental capacity, I can transcend the physical plane and actually have some control over that. The tide, the ocean, doesn't necessarily have the mind to be able to change its decision. It doesn't want to come in so far. It doesn't want to come out so far. It really can't do that. But you can because you have the gift of a beautiful mind. So when that's happening, if you stay out of judgment about it and stay into the actual fact that it's going to happen, then you can employ some mental strategies to cope and help you through. Maybe then you can let go. Maybe that's a mental strategy where you go, I'm just going to embrace the time, embrace this time because I know it's going to swing back. And so I'm not going to put so much pressure on myself. I'm just going to kind of wait the tide out. Or maybe you say, no, I need to produce something now. So I'm going to do some mental gymnastics in order to overcome that and move myself in a better direction, like start to sow seeds of positive thinking or get into a space where I can facilitate that desire to be creative or happy. Pain and pleasure works the same way. If you're experiencing immense pleasure and immense wonder, like an upswing, it's going to go the other way. That's the nature of life. It's always in a state of back and forth, a rhythmic dance of life. But the beautiful thing is, it could be like a crash bang, boom, 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 and staccato dance, or it could be a beautiful lyrical where you're like dancing with it and flowing with it. And how you do that is you become more like a willow tree. You rooted firmly in the fact that you're highly favored, you're divinely guided, you're a great human being, whatever it is, you're rooted in your faith. Okay, you transcend this physical plane, you go to the physical plane, you go to this mental plane, now you go to the spiritual plane. I'm firmly rooted in my faith that this too shall pass, or that everything is going to be swinging back and back and forth, and that's okay. And then you're like the willow tree. You're just dancing with it, right? You're moving with it, and you don't get hung up. You don't get caught up in it, your moods, by judging them and feeling bad about them. And so it's going to happen. You're going to be really, really happy, and you're going to be really, really sad. In another video, we're going to do the lesson of the seasons, which is also follows the law of rhythm. Everything's always following this rhythm, right, of life. It's like there's always a winter, followed by spring, woo, awesome, followed by summer, and then a fall, and then a winter again. And so that's how the nature of life is. And so if you can learn that and accept that, and more importantly, embrace that, then you know how to move with it, how to dance with it, and how to be with it. So I hope you found this video helpful today. Stop judging your feelings so much. It's just the nature of how life goes. And by the way, like I said, if it's as far as you go up is as far as you can potentially go down. So in another video, there's a law of polarity with opposites. So this is so exciting to me that we follow these natural laws so that we can really understand, wow, I'm not that weird. There's really nothing wrong with me. It really is just that I don't understand. I don't have the understanding I need of myself and how nature works and how I work, so that I can embrace fully and kind of move through. So if you want to know more about that, of course, go over to lovecoachheidi.com and subscribe to my site over there, or subscribe here or share, but stay in touch, okay? Comment below. I'd love to know, do you understand the law of rhythm? How does the law of rhythm impact you and affect you? And what do you do when you want to transcend that law of rhythm a little bit and apply some mental strategies in order to feel a little bit better during those times when you're on a downswing? All right? I look forward to hearing from you. I love you so much. Have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.